All right, tonight we get another look at the wildly talented Magomed Ankalaev, not just one of the best light heavyweights in the world, for my money, one of the top 20 pound-for-pound athletes on this roster, top to bottom.
I feel like he can compete with anyone, but I also feel like he has a style that translates weight classes, and that is what pound-for-pound means. This guy can strike. This guy can grapple. This guy has tremendous cardio. I don't think anything points to that more than the Blachowicz fight. When it went bad, he just pivoted and did something different and almost became the champion. Tonight, he's got to be on his game if he wants to get his hand raised.
And a lot of people believe against any 205er in the world, Magomed Ankalaev would be the betting favorite. Let us see how he handles this stylistic challenge in front of him tonight. Here's the former UFC heavyweight champion and in all likelihood future UFC Hall of Famer Cain Velasquez. You guys have been sharpening each other's skills for years, and it's good to see Cain back and healthy here tonight.
Exactly where he belongs. Cain Velasquez is a fighter, and he deserves to be fighting inside of the octagon. One of the tighter strikers the UFC has ever seen in the heavyweight division. The cardio, the pace, the pressure that you face when you fight a Cain Velasquez is overwhelming. Guys melt, and it's because after one round you realize we're just getting started.
Right.
And Cain's only revving up the engine. It's truly, truly difficult to stare down the barrel of a fight with Cain Velasquez.
And he hasn't necessarily adopted my Cardio Cain moniker, but there are few guys that can match the cardiovascular strength of the great Cain Velasquez. Big spot for him here tonight. Cain Velasquez, one of the most beloved fighters in all of MMA, and yet again back on the proving ground tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Magomed Ankalaev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Cain Velasquez.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. So here's Cain Velasquez, 9 first-round finishes to his credit, and his power is certainly on point here during this recent run. Interesting to see how Cain Velasquez approaches the early moments of this one.
Oh, big elbow.
Ankalaev going for the body kick there, but he misses. No setup whatsoever there. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Lands a big right hand early.
Beautiful punch lands.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now.
I mean, these guys are letting it fly. What a pace that they're fighting at. He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was hoping for. Oh, uppercut.
Just over 3 minutes to go.
Quick elbow deep, takes it to the eye. What a high-impact takedown that was.
Velasquez is in half guard now. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Ankalaev.
to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ankalaev. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Oh, he continues to land with these elbows. You might get a cut here. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow,
right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Velasquez is in half guard. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Magomed Ankalaev. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the red. Oh, picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
The fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
How about those 5 minutes, DC? One of the best rounds of the year. All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Watch the shot there, lands that straight counter. Just missed with the elbow there. Oh, nice jab by Ankalaev. Big right hook up and it's blocked. Oh, huge strike lands there. Somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh! To the hook now, and he caught the kick.
Oh, nice.
Straight right hand now, just misses. 3 minutes and change to go in round two. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Oh, huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, landed some big shots too.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Velasquez gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
Oh, big elbow.
Just misses with the straight left hand. Quick entry here.
Rotates the left hand, way through the air. What a massive takedown.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's setting up a beautiful submission.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Final seconds here of round two. And the horn sounds on round two. All All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Ball left hook to the head, it's blocked. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. Huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off.
Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? There it is, another strike to the body. That has been a big storyline in this fight. We'll keep an eye on it as the bout continues.
You know, we'll keep an eye on it. But the person that should be addressing it is his opponent. His opponent isn't doing anything to deter him from doing this constantly. He has got to change something if he wants to fight this fight and win this fight.
Nice jab there to the body by Velasquez. Ankalaev's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Oh, nice. Now he lands a solid punch.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Caught that kick there.
Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
One minute now to go in the third. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there. Really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territories. Cannot take too many of those.
And that'll do it, 15 minutes in the books.
Stop!
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5-5-minute rounds. Velasquez gets tattooed with that hook. He's gonna have to change some things here. Back to his feet.
Oh, nice right hand.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough fights.
Oh, that is as soon as it gets on the feet, his opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed
was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. With that, we now go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 42 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Cain Velasquez.
So congratulations are in order to the former two-time UFC heavyweight champion Cain Velasquez, still a guy who many believe is the greatest heavyweight in UFC history. Not sure if this performance alone is enough for him to get an immediate crack at the title, but he certainly did everything within his power tonight to prove that he is still very much a force to be reckoned with in this UFC heavyweight division.